How is everyone doing? Super excited and fired up to be here talking with each and every last one of you all tonight. But y'all know how I like to start this thing. Y'all do one of three things for me right now. I need you to stop what you're doing. I need you to like, share, and comment because you never know who might needs to hear this. And the whole purpose of me coming to you each and every week is to become the river and not the reservoir. So to provide you all with value so you can go out there and provide value to others. Now, what I want to talk about this week is the enemies of life. So we're going to be diving in real deep, and I want to call this behind enemy lines. Because I'm going to be running down a whole bunch of enemies that we face on a day-to-day basis that could be hindering our growth in order to get to wherever we want to go. So first being anticipation. Anticipation is the enemy of patience. Now, a lot of us, I know especially with this generation, we so caught up in the instant gratification. And I call it the microwave effect. The microwave effect, because a lot of us want things instantly. We don't want to wait through the process or even go through the process. And you must understand, when there is a process, patience must be key. I'm going to say that again. When there is a process, patience must be key. This is one of the biggest lessons that you have to learn in life. Everything that you go through in life, there is going to be a process. You can't be caught up in, I want it right now, because right now you might not be the person that can actually maintain whatever it is that you want. So it have to always be some type of waiting process in the middle of the things that you want. And in this waiting process, I want you to really get this. So in this waiting process is your time to grow and learn. Now, what I mean by grow and learn, yeah, you're going to go through a whole bunch of things that could possibly stop you in your tracks if you let it, but you have to be able to learn from these things. Now, I always tell everybody, we do not take any losses. We only take lessons. What can you learn from it? Don't let whatever bad go on in your life stop you from the things that you want in your life. And don't be so fast to get it, because the faster, like they always said, fast money leaves fast. So you have to be able to snowball it in order for it to be long lasting. Anything that comes fast to you will leave fast, but anything that comes slow to you, it will last. So I really want everybody to understand that. Get your mindset out of this anticipation phase and just get more into being patient in the process. So be more patient. Don't rush anything. You can't rush the process anyway. And I heard that the best things taste better over time. So the best things basically are formed better over time. It's just like you cooking. It tastes better in the oven than to do the microwave. So success tastes better, or it feels better when it's did over time than just instant. You don't want nothing that's put together, I'm telling you. And jealousy is a big one that everybody has right now. So jealousy is the enemy of inspiration. So a lot of things, I know in the age of social media, we see so many things and we find ourselves comparing our life to other people's lives when you need to be thankful for where you are right now, but also have your eyes set on what you want. And even when you go to these people profiles, I really want everybody to listen to this. When you go to these people profiles and you see them living the lifestyle that you truly want, this should be inspiration for you to do more. So y'all always hear me talk about action on a week-to-week basis. Whatever you see with your eyes should be inspiration to the things that you want and the action that you need to put forth to the things that you want. So you see somebody with a better body. This would be inspiration for you to actually work harder on yourself, which is your health. If you see somebody speak a little bit better than you, this should be inspiration for you to actually stand in that mirror and you basically saying speeches over and over and over to yourself. Now, if you see somebody in a better car than you, go and test drive that car, or either go and sit in that car so you can get yourself in that mind space to even get it. Because I'm telling you, before you get there, you must go there. I'm going to say that again. Before you get there, you must go there. So by you sitting in that car or you test driving, you kicking your mind into a different gear of how can I actually obtain this thing that I truly want. And even the houses, if you see a big $1 million house, just keep going to open house. You must experience the things that you want before you actually get them. So when you get them, it don't be a shock, because anything that you truly want, I'm talking about a burning desire, a house to come to you. But jealousy is one of the things that cut those things out of your life. Don't find yourself being jealous by the accomplishments of others. Be inspired by them. If I see something, I'm inspired by it. I'm not jealous by it. I need to be figuring out ways that I can get myself there versus me despising myself because I'm not there. You will arrive, but you just have to take some inspiration from the things that you see. Don't never find yourself being jealous of somebody or hating on somebody. Always clap for others, because I can tell you your time is coming. You have to be excited for other people's success in order for others to be excited about your success. And whatever you clap about, it'll come about. I'm telling you, whatever you clap about, it will come about. So whatever you want in your life, you must celebrate it on other people's lives. And perfection. Ooh, this is a big one. Perfection is the enemy of progress. I need you all to write that down. Perfection is the enemy of progress. I think everybody be so caught up, and I found myself doing the same thing. I always used to wait till the time for things to be perfect, but guess what? If you keep waiting for the time to be perfect, it will never be a perfect time. So perfection really doesn't exist. If you think it do, it doesn't. Your progress is dependent on what are you doing on a day-to-day basis. What type of action are you taking? It doesn't have to be perfect, because I'm telling you, anything that you do the first time is not your best. It's going to come with a lot of trials. It's going to come with a lot of errors, and it's going to come with some failures. But you must learn from everything in order to move forward with more things. Perfection doesn't need to control you. If you want to do it perfect, just start putting some action to it. And after you do it for so long, because we are creatures of repetition, after you do it for so long, it'll come to the point that it started to become more perfect. While you thinking about perfection, you actually hindering your progress. Progress comes from action, not from perfection. I'm going to say that again. Progress comes from action, not from perfection. Don't try to do it so perfect. Just do it. And I was having a conversation with one of my mentees, and they always ask, well, how do I do this? Don't worry about the how-tos. Just do it. Just like Nike, just do it. If you worry about the how-tos, or you keep taking all these notes and then doing all this stuff and then going to all these seminars, it doesn't matter. When they talk about personal development, that's you, and you're developing yourself. The only how that you can develop yourself is you have to put some type of action behind your own growth. And the only how you can grow is from action. There's no other way. So stop trying to seek perfection and just go after progress. Once you go after progress, everything will perfectly align up for you. And with the next one, resilience. Resilience is the enemy of failure. If you can be resilient in your tough times, failure doesn't even exist. But you have to be resilient. Yeah, life is going to throw you a lot. I'm here to tell you that. Life is going to throw you a lot, but what do you do in the face of your adversity? Will you stop or will you keep going? If you keep going, I guarantee you will become a winner. Winners don't stop. They just keep going. I'm going to say that again. Winners don't stop. They just keep going. You have to be resilient. I'm telling you, and I know in life I done had a lot of things go on, but there's one thing that everybody can tell you about me. I just keep going. If it's something that stopped me right now, it wasn't meant for me. You have to keep going in the face of whatever it is, because life is going to throw you challenges. But what are you going to do in the challenges? Life is all about perception, really. What is your perception on the things that you are going through? It's a thought process. Your thought life, it basically develops your outcome. How are you thinking in the midst of what you're going through? If you thinking you should keep going, keep going. And I think I heard Steve Harvey say this. He said, if you've been going through hell, why stop there? Why would you stop somewhere where it doesn't feel good at? You have to keep going. And I know that everyone that's looking at this right now got 100% success rate. It's all up to you whether you're going to let it become a success story, or a story of you giving up. And if you give up, that's the most definite way for you to fail. No one on this earth is a failure unless you give up on whatever it is that you want. You just sealed your own fate by your thoughts, what you say, what you listen to. These are the things that play a part in your resilience. You can't be around a bad environment and expect to do good. You can't see bad things and expect good to come from it. You can't speak bad things and expect good things to come into your life. You can't think bad things and expect good results in your life. It doesn't work like that. So you have to get yourself in a more better environment in order for you to become resilient, because this is a process. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's something that you must work on, but in the midst of you working, you can't let the face of adversity or the challenges to like tear you down. And I think I had heard Les Brown say this. I laugh in the face of adversity because one thing about it, if I get knocked down, I'd rather get knocked down on my back, because if I can look up, I can get up. That's a true statement. If you can look up, you can get up. So get up. Don't let it stop you. You're stronger than you actually think that you are. You just have to keep moving. Keep moving forward when things try to throw you back. And comfort. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Your comfort zone is your dead zone. Wherever you feel comfortable at is where you lay it. I'm going to say it again. Wherever you feel comfortable at is where you lay it. Life is all about growth. In order for you to grow, you must feel uncomfortable. You have to get out of that bad mentality, and you have to actually put your feet on the ground and start moving. And I can recall plenty of times that I felt comfortable where I was, and it wasn't any growth there. Whenever you find yourself feeling comfortable, that's exactly where you're going to be at. If you want to get to a new level, you must be able to face some new things. And the only how you can face some new things is you got to get out of your comfort zone. Everything that you want is at the edge of your comfort zone. Everything that you want is at the edge of your comfort zone. So what are you actually doing right now? I want you to ask yourself, is where I'm at right now truly where I want to be? Am I comfortable with where I am right now? What steps is it going to take for me to get to the next level? And am I currently making an effort to do what it takes to get to the next level? Depending on how you answer all this, you can determine pretty much if you are in your comfort zone. And I'm telling you, anything that you truly, truly desire, you have a burning desire for, or that you can actually see yourself in, it requires you to get uncomfortable. You have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. I think I had heard Kevin Hart say that. But you have to get uncomfortable to get your life comfortable. So that life that you truly feel is like, oh yeah, I think once I get here, I think it'll be good for me. Guess what? You have to do some uncomfortable things to get there. So get focused on doing the uncomfortable things. And it's kind of like discipline. With discipline, you have to do a lot of things that you truly don't want to do. But if you keep pushing forward and doing it, guess what? That's where the growth comes. Once you grow, your income grows. But if you stay comfortable, your income stays stagnant. And we can apply this to so many areas of life. But you have to be ready to grow. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. I want you to do it today. But I think last but not least, I think I gave you with like 6 of them. I think this is going to be the last one. It's comparison. Comparison is the enemy of joy. Why are you comparing yourself to other people? And I think I had heard one of my mentors say this. If me and you are the same, one of us is not needed. So you are actually born unique. So why are you comparing yourself to others? Yeah, they might be in a better position than you, but you must understand, what's for them is for them. What's for you is for you. Don't never compare yourself to anyone else because it's only one you. The way that you speak, only you can speak like that. The way that you give, only you can give like that. The way that you serve, only you can serve like that. The way that you sing, only you can sing like that. The way that you act, only you can act like that. Don't never find yourself comparing your life to someone else's life because yours is very, very precious and unique. It's a one of one. There is not another one of you. And I really want you to look at this. Even if you are identical twins, pay attention. Even if you are identical twins, you act differently. I really want you to catch that. Because nobody is made like you and nobody cannot achieve the same things that you achieve. Or do it in the way that you would do it. I really want you to actually get out of all this notion of you saying, oh, this person right here is better than me or oh, I'm better than this person. Everybody has something special in them, but it's just up to you to get it out so the world can actually receive your greatness. But what kills that is your comparison to others. Don't let that steal your joy and emotion of what you're doing right now. But hopefully you took something from the end. I call, like I said, behind enemy lines, because we actually behind enemy lines and we getting this sight of what could actually break this. You have to be able to break all these chains that you have on you. And I just gave you a few of them. It's a lot more that you might be dealing with on a day-to-day basis, but I just gave you a few of them that we can actually start to break from this week. Break away from these enemies. If you know the enemy, then there is nothing that can actually hurt you. If you know the enemy, there is actually nothing that can hurt you. So get out there and start battling against these things. And let's change our mindset against the things. Because change comes with mindset. If you have your mind set on something, change is going to come. But hopefully you took some type of value from these enemies of life and start to make a change. But do me a favor, follow me on IG_whoisDT and DT Sturghill on Facebook. And if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you doing? Subscribe now. That is DT Sturghill. And that's also my name on Facebook. Go and hit me up. Add as a friend request. Let's chop it up. Because I'm here to help everyone grow. We're going to grow together. And I know we're rolling into 2023. So it's a lot of more things that we need to grow together with and together. And if you have not heard me and my brother's podcast, the Mind Report podcast, streaming everywhere that you can possibly find us at. And we drop weekly episodes on nothing but mindset. So it's 3 different perspectives with one mindset. So be on the lookout for that. But hopefully y'all have a good one. And let's start combating against these enemies so we can start taking our life back right now, rolling into 2023. All right, y'all have a good one. I'm going to talk to y'all later on. All right.